Hello, everyone. Welcome to Always Open. We're live for the first time. Yay! On today's show, we're going to be talking about common misconceptions people have about you, sex injuries that you've experienced, and a question about disapproving parents. I'm your host, Barbara Dunkelman, and with me today I have...
I'm Carrie Shawcross.
There he is.
Hello.
I'm Jessica Negri.
Yeah.
And it's me. I'm going to shit myself. It's Mariel, your friendly neighborhood pooper scooper.
We had like 15 minutes, and they were just like,
know.
"Hey, we need to go to the bathroom." And you're like, "No, I'm good."
Yeah, and then
Second
now
time
is
I
the
go
moment
live.
I have a pressure
I just
pushing
have to shit myself.
right before we go in. This is our first ever live show we've done for Always Open.
Yeah.
And right before we started, Meryl's like, do I have time to poop?
Yeah.
Unless you do it in your chair.
The music's playing.
Yeah, we're going.
Yeah.
They're counting down, but do I have time to shit?
Yeah.
Yep.
I've got a cup.
Yeah.
Jessica,
There's always time to
You're
shit.
right. There's always time.
You just have to make the time.
Some people are into that.
They are. 2 girls, 1 cup.
Yeah.
Live on
Nope.
Always Open. First week, everyone.
And YouTube has broken. Everything's broken.
Well, this is, of course, first week, as some of you may know. We're celebrating first membership. If you're not a member, we highly suggest you go try out a 30-day trial for
Yes.
free. There's tons of stuff you can get. Fan service.
Fan
which
service.
Carrie and Jessica filmed this morning.
Yeah. We
Yeah.
can't talk about it yet, but we did some stuff.
He
and
wore something really interesting.
I'm really happy that's going to be online.
We got a strict email from the company this morning saying, do not post any pictures you took this morning at
Yeah.
fan service.
Yeah, and there's a reason. Oh boy. But watch that.
The whole crew
Yeah.
here knows exactly what we're
Support
talking about,
anime
too.
and nerdiness.
Yeah, and everything Rooster Teeth. So yeah, go sign up.
Yeah.
We have a couple stretch goals. I think we actually just passed the 1,000 signups, which means we'll be getting a on the spot with Puppet John.
Oh my God. So
Oh
much
my
better than
God.
Real John.
I know.
Yeah.
Can we
It'll
just
be
make
the
it permanent?
best on the spot
Yeah.
ever.
I know.
And that's the
Puppet
last
John.
time I
Does
was
he have to
ever
have
on the
like
spot.
Not hard.
Puppet John like voice? Like
I don't know what they're gonna do for the voice, but I hope so.
okay.
Yeah.
It has to be toony. It has to be Muppety.
Just like John's real voice.
Yeah.
Hop, 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 hop.
Yeah, that's just
Welcome to
fun.
On the Spot.
What are my 20 puppet breeders?
Do you think it has like its own little wand that it
Yes!
controls it with?
There's another puppeteer direct.
my
Yes,
God,
just for the
that's the
penis.
thing.
Just for the-
I
yeah.
have, yep.
Well, I can't think of a better time to change the subject.
What, penis?
Let's do our shout out of the week. It's the peppermint ice cream shot, and this is submitted by Daniel W. And it's, I don't know if I'm going to say this right, Amarula and peppermint schnapps. So this is the peppermint ice cream.
It looks
Shout out to
fancy.
you
Shout
and everyone
out.
watching.
delicious.
Cheers, everyone.
Cheers, you guys.
Okay.
Doing it. Oh wait, you have to tap it, right?
Yeah, we're cool kids.
Oh no.
It's creamy.
Oh.
You're right there? It's good. You're right there? Do you love that?
Oh, was it great?
Yeah.
right.
Yeah.
Really put some
Yeah.
hair on your chest.
Those things should not be mixed.
Wait. Oh,
Wait, did you really not like it?
I loved
Yeah, I
it.
thought that was great.
You liked it?
Loved it. So good.
Did we get another one? Wait, did we get 2 different shots? I'm sweating. Fuck, what'd you put in it, Texas?
There was an ant in mine.
I went with turpentine, so.
Falling all the way down.
It's still alive.
I'm okay.
You gonna be okay?
Yeah.
So scale of 1 to 10.
Why was that so bad?
I loved it.
I thought it was
It's like
delicious.
creaminess. It was like
Oh,
ice cream.
Man, you gonna be okay? I'm
okay.
Wait,
Yeah.
do you not do like?
I'm alright. I'm okay.
Do you not do like dairy well?
Don't do dairy.
Oh my God! You're gonna shit yourself. I was gonna
Okay,
shit myself.
like that side of the table is gonna shit themselves.
Hey.
We're doing great. Did you like
I'm
the
in.
shot?
2 girls.
I thought it was fine, and I don't need to shit.
One tiny little cup. Just a quick little.
Actually,
like an udder.
you came over to record like right before this for
Yeah.
Ruby stuff, and like 5 minutes before you got there, I was like, "Do I have time to shit?" I do, and then I like.
You did a
shit
mad
that
dash
fast?
for poo-poos.
I need at
you
least
have to. You got
15
to.
minutes.
You need
Oh, really?
I'm such a quick pooper.
My
I'm not
legs
a
fall
quick
asleep.
pooper. That stuff ghosts
problem.
out of me. Like,
I think it's not just like the
Patrick Swayze's
actual
just
pooping, but it's like the preparation and then like the cleanup after, and you want to make
Okay.
sure
Yeah, you
you're
gotta
all
get the
like-
hose out and like the
Yeah,
the
get yourself an
lye
enema.
powder. Yeah,
Oh, dude.
okay. With coffee, you just you use those shots. You just get those up there. It cleans everything out.
yeah.
I had a high school teacher tell the entire class once that you should get an enema because you'll lose 5 pounds
Yeah, that's
of just
true.
like. Is that true?
Apparently, at any given time, your body holds like 5 to 10 pounds of feces lining your intestinal wall.
So 2 things. One, I'm gonna get an enema.
You should be
after
on a
this.
spot of science after
That's the only science
Yeah.
I know.
I want to lose 10 more pounds. And then 2, why was my high school teacher talking about this?
Why was he also telling high schoolers that they needed to lose 5 pounds?
Yeah, what
Oh.
the fuck?
I mean, I think it was more just like getting the duty out. Like it was like
It
a
was
bad
his duty
thing.
to tell them about the duty.
Yeah. It was
Oh no, my orange!
Fall.
everything
falling
involving
apart.
alcohol is not working out
I'm
right
in a
now.
bad place.
I was kind of
So
worried.
just keep drinking.
Okay, it'll get better.
I was kind of worried the second you would do that shot, you're just like, oh, I'm severely lactose intolerant.
I
Yeah.
wish I threw up. I like just bah!
That would make for a great live show.
Live. Exactly, that's what I'm thinking.
You were talking about, so I thought maybe like the jalapeno got in yours or something, because you
Yeah.
have a jalapeno in your drink, so I was
It's
very
spicy.
worried.
I don't even know what it was.
You just
So I
hated
guess
it.
I think it's just
people just have
curdled
different taste buds too.
alcohol.
Like some
Yeah.
people taste cilantro like soap.
Yeah, I hate
do that.
cilantro.
Really?
Yeah.
I love cilantro.
I power through it because like the torchy's queso is amazing, but every time I hit the
Tastes
cilantro.
like soap.
Yeah.
You could
such a
probably
weird
order it
thing.
without the cilantro if you really wanted to.
Well, now I'm just used to it.
Yeah.
Now I want that little toothpaste. You know, it's like when I want cheese, a little toothpaste.
Okay.
Toothpaste.
Yeah, just like a little toothpaste. It's like they just like squirt a little on top. Mix
What?
it in. That's what it tastes like to me.
Oh, because
Yeah.
some people taste it like kind of soapy.
Yeah.
Poor.
Yeah, it's just like minty, like weirdness.
Yeah.
And, I
To
don't
me,
know.
it tastes like cilantro. I just don't like the taste of cilantro.
Oh, see,
All right.
Yeah.
something's actually medically wrong with me.
Yeah. Well,
You just don't like it.
I mean, that's just the tip of the
I'm just
iceberg.
picky.
That's just.
Let's
we
find
go.
out let's find what else is wrong with you, Carrie.
we don't have enough time.
We're going to be starting off with our roast or toast segment. This is where we've asked, in this case, 2 of our guests to bring photos from their past, and we're
wow.
either going to say it's a cool photo and that it's a good accomplishment, or we're going to tear them to shreds. So let's start off with Carrie's image. If we could pop that up on the screen.
Oh,
I
this
haven't
would
seen
be
this
good.
yet.
Baby booty! Baby booty!
That's a dumper.
And that's how we got pulled from online. So, funny story about baby Carrie. Until I was about 5, it was really hard to take me out in public because I apparently just took my clothes off.
You just naked.
Yep.
Like,
Just
I was-
all the time.
just-
Ba-
I would
baby
just, like,
nudist.
I'd be walking around and be like, I don't want this anymore. I would just take all my clothes off and walk around. So apparently I did that on the beach once. That photo's been hanging in my house.
Your mom's got it hanging? She's so proud.
Yeah, no, it's like it's outside, like it's like outside like a bedroom. It's just like there's like a collage of photos, and one of them's just me, just being all proud,
Aw.
showing all those birds my wiener.
You kind of
All
look
them
like,
birds.
you know the copper tone baby?
Yeah.
A little bit.
Like that has like the
the
pants
little, like-
being pulled down
Yeah.
and it's
What's
like,
pulling the
ooh.
baby
Oh, I was a
pants
cute
down?
baby.
I think a dog?
A dog? Or is it a seagull? I thought a seagull was
think
doing that.
in
I always
my
got really
version, it's a seagull.
Well, in
irrational
Carrie's
fear
picture.
of
Yeah.
seagulls.
Because of that,
Because I thought that
they would
copper toned me.
sexually harass you. Yeah.
There's a dumper.
No,
There's
so
a dumper.
I'm-
That's a
I'm-
dumper.
I knowing that now, if I went back to the beach now, I would not take my pants off around seagulls because I'd be afraid for my
get your
pecker.
little-
Yeah.
That they would think it's like a hot
Well, we
dog
don't have to use the
someone
word
left on
little.
the beach.
Let's not use the
Or
word
like
little.
Sorry.
a friend.
Well, your
then,
baby dick.
My
Yeah.
baby dick. Well, no,
Your
not my
now.
baby dick. My
Your baby-
when
ba-
I was a baby dick.
Your baby
not
dick.
my current baby
It's
dick.
like those like hot dogs they put in pigs in a blanket.
Yeah,
That was like,
Vienna
the-
sausages.
Oh,
Yeah.
those are cute.
Yeah, that's not. No one wants to hear that word when the pants come off.
Oh, that's cute.
No, nightmares.
Oh, Gucci.
Let's put a blanket on it.
Can I leave?
care.
Let's wrap it in puff pastry.
Can I leave right now? I'm very uncomfortable.
It's okay, you can stay.
I will say,
Okay.
you sent this picture, and the first thing I did was I told you I zoomed in on the baby butt because I love baby butts.
Baby butts are pretty great.
Does it
They're
make
great.
it any different knowing that it's Carrie's berry butt?
Berry
butt.
I'd
butt.
take any baby butt.
Maybe a baby.
Take any baby butt?
berry.
Any baby butt.
Would you kiss a baby butt? Like,
Oh,
you
yeah.
know how moms go, oh,
Oh, yeah.
See,
I
that's-
might like avoid like the inner cheek.
Yeah, I'm not gonna like
Yeah,
get in
sure, they
there.
just do like, it's like
Push
the
them-
that's
push them
commercial.
together.
That's illegal.
That's what the next presidential race needs to happen. Is like we've been kissing babies in the forehead for a while. Not anymore.
Pull them pants down.
Let's see that dumper.
Carrie, you were
Dump
way
them
ahead of
out.
your time.
Yeah, when I run for president, which will never happen after this show. After the next
Yes.
15
This is
minutes.
the show that did it.
Yeah,
I'm sure it
no,
did.
it's already happened. It's already happened.
So implying.
No, I don't give a fuck.
You're a
Wait, so
terrible
what,
person.
what, roast or toast?
Yeah.
Roast. We're not roasting. We're just
just-
loving.
well,
here's the
We're
thing.
roasting. We're
Apparently, I got a nice dumper.
You're
so
pretty
fine.
adorable.
Yeah,
You're a
that's
cute
cute.
baby. You got a cute little tush. I approve of the baby butt.
Everything was going great for me until first grade. Kindergarten was great. I looked like a cute little baby boy, and then just went downhill.
When did you stop wanting to be naked all the time?
I mean, never. I remember I got in trouble in kindergarten for showing off my underwear because they were like
Cool
like,
underwear?
Yeah, they're like TMNT underwear.
Oh, that's cool.
I was
They
like,
are cool.
hey, look under the table. Look at my underwear.
TMHT underwear? Teenage Mutant Hero Turtles?
Yes,
Yo,
that's what it was.
Hero Turtles?
Yeah, we shopped at the Kmart, so I didn't have like the good brands. I had all the off brands.
The Hero Turtles.
I remember getting in trouble for that, and then after that, I stopped wanting people to see me in my element.
Because you just got so disheartened from
Yeah,
that experience.
yeah, they didn't want to see my underwear, and I got really sad. And then I got to freshman year, and I got fat. So then after that, I didn't want anybody to see me. Also,
I think you're beautiful, Carrie.
I appreciate
I
it.
think you're always beautiful.
I had a problem
But
where
especially as a little baby that's naked.
that's the best part. I had a problem in I did track at the end of middle school, and for some reason, like I don't know if this is just my school or if this was a terrible idea, but like they encourage us to eat 2 lunches because you're like you're trying to like you need a bunch of calories
Oh, yeah.
because you're going to run all the time like after school and all that. And then I didn't do track in high school because I decided I want to focus on school, but I kept eating 2 lunches. And you do that for a year
without exercising.
without exercising.
Yeah, the same thing happened to me. I used
get
to play
fat.
sports like crazy in high school, and
Yeah.
I used to eat so much, and I would have
Yeah, you need
snacks
to.
all the time.
Yeah, you got a Michael Phelps it.
And then I kept doing that throughout college.
Yeah.
And I started working at Burger King too, and
Ooh, that's not
not
gonna.
What about second breakfast and third breakfast and fourth
I
breakfast?
want those
And
things.
all those breakfasts.
Yeah, I want all those things, but I don't want to run anymore.
No, just eat them.
Yeah,
Turn
exactly.
into a blob.
Yeah.
I just think it's hard for us to rip that picture to shreds because you're a baby.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I feel like
it's pretty cute.
every little kid liked getting naked, right?
That's
exploring
Yeah.
your body.
Dump 'em out
I was
a
like,
lot,
hey,
yeah.
look at my little wee wee.
I'm a toast that photo.
Aw,
toast.
thank you
I
guys.
toast it.
To your baby
Hey.
butt.
to your roasty boat.
Your little tush.
My little booty boot.
Baby Carrie's butt.
I don't know.
You could slam
That's-
your drink if you wanted to.
Yeah.
You want to take another shot?
Another round. No, I'm just kidding.
I mean, you can if you want.
Well, let's.
Texas is just like slides out.
He's
Girl,
You
what you need?
you want.
I've been called.
Let's
roasting.
let's take a look at Jessica's photo.
Oh my god.
I'm excited to see this one.
Yeah!
Our first roast, everyone.
Hey, you're wearing a Hello Kitty shirt.
That
Okay.
fucking hat, though.
I was 13. 12
Texas has the same
You look good in it, Texas. You
look good.
You look good in
That
it.
wasn't good.
What year? was
Wait,
it?
can we
Like, how
borrow
old
the
were you?
hat? Can we put it back on?
12 or 13.
You were 12 or
we were.
13.
It was when we were traveling around in Paris.
You just got back from Paris Hot
This is
Topic.
Texas's
Yeah.
hat.
Yeah.
Look, it's like you're. It's like you're
Oh,
back
it's
there.
so bad. I hate it. Oh my gosh.
Good job, Barbara.
I think
You
my
tried to put
mom
it on
had
our
taken a
screen.
picture of me because I was eating a baguette in the hotel room, and I was
course.
looking at like
You're in
some.
France.
Yeah, we were in France,
some
and
French.
I was so moody on this trip. So unbelievably moody. I have another picture where I'm like flipping off the camera right in front of the like Notre Dame or whatever, and it was like, I don't want to be here, you know. And yeah, I don't know. I was just a-
Counterculture.
What kind of music were you
moody
listening
cow.
to in this time of your
I
life?
think it was like Jack's Mannequin. No, Jack's Mannequin didn't come out before that.
Were you listening to Aqua?
I was gonna say
I
Avril.
loved Aqua.
Me too.
Oh my
I
gosh.
was all about him when I was that age.
I don't know, just some maybe
just-
like Princess Mononoke soundtrack on repeat, but like emo version.
It's a screamo version.
Yeah, it's like Oshitaka.
I just listened to the Smash Mouth soundtrack, or not the Shrek soundtrack from like all of middle
Hey,
school,
now.
basically.
Yeah.
And
Well,
then I got into real music.
The Hallelujah.
it's
It's a good.
So
It's a good.
to this day. That and the Pokemon movie.
So
soundtrack.
Jeff Buckley.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Yes.
That song at the
Tears
end
of
with,
Life.
with Misty.
Oh.
Yeah. I wouldn't let my mom know that I was listening to that song, but I
Why?
was.
Did you listen to the Pokemon 2000 soundtrack?
Of course I did.
Yeah, that one was good.
Yeah, they're all good.
All the world will turn to ash.
I just can't get over this picture.
I can't get over the hat.
that
Yeah.
hat.
What are you reading?
whatever
I
the
can't
pose-
tell.
I
It
think
almost looks like a yearbook.
I think it was like a
Magazine,
guidebook or something for Paris because I don't know. I was trying to. I don't know. I was just angsty.
I want to learn about this place I hate.
I look like a shitty young director, and I'm just like looking at someone's like terrible playwright, and I'm like, you're really gonna expect me to deal with this shit? Like,
Yeah.
I like how Jessica's doing the job for us of roasting herself.
I love
we don't even have
roasting
to do
myself.
it.
It's so
She's
great.
taking care of it
Roast
for us.
me, come on, Hello Kitty, come on.
I mean,
I don't know.
also,
just that
I was
fucking hat.
I
can't
was
get
like
over
that
it.
at 14. At 14, 15, I didn't want to go anywhere with my parents or a family. Like,
Yeah,
they're
I
like,
went
we're
through that
gonna
shitty
visit
phase.
this museum or this sightseeing thing, and it's just like, oh, can we just go shopping or like go to the pool? I don't care.
Yeah,
And
I was
would
always
be, like
bored.
purposely moody.
Yep.
Yeah, I just want to play video games. And I started wearing, that was when I started wearing glasses and braces in the same year. It was great, great year.
Double
Great year to
whammy.
start that.
I had acne and braces the same year.
I
started
mean,
for me.
I still have acne, so I had acne then too.
I got braces at 18 leading into college, so.
Ooh. How'd that work out?
Getting all the boys.
Nope.
I only had 11 months. I got lucky. It wasn't that bad. It was a short term.
2.5 years.
Of braces and glasses?
beautiful.
Oh, just braces.
braces.
Yeah.
I had 3 years. Well, I was young. I was from 3rd to 6th grade. I was a baby.
Why would they do them so young?
I don't know.
Yeah, your teeth aren't like
that's really
but you
Yeah.
got you got
Yeah,
good
everyone's
teeth.
got really. I got mine taken off early, so now they're crooked.
I didn't wear my retainer.
Don't take them off early.
My bottom ones.
I've got that. Do you have the permanent retainer?
No, I don't. I know. I had that
have one
before I
still.
got braces, and
Yeah.
then I took that out.
I have the permanent one.
I've had this thing for
have
like
it? Do you feel
over
it?
a decade. Yeah.
Can I touch it?
It's all
It's like a
gunky.
spacer.
It's like
Oh my god, this is
inside.
so hot.
Oh, that's nice.
Get a
I feel
zoom
like
in
I should
there.
like get out of this shot. Yeah.
Yeah.
You want to join our
gross.
2000?
I have a lot of diseases you might want to watch after this. It's like we just made out.
First week.
What's a live show? How's it going? Well, I think
Yeah, fuck that picture.
fuck that picture.
It's the best picture. I was very excited when you
But
sent it.
it
liked
is
it?
I liked it a lot.
so easy to make fun of.
So
Yeah.
easy. Roast
It's
it.
You
part
were
of the
roasting
journey, and you're here now. It's great.
It's great.
Yeah.
But we're
You're
roasting
not
the
happy.
shit out of that.
Please,
But
thank
yeah.
you.
But still, we still get to.
We're
we
still
still
It's a
drink?
roast.
Yeah, oh yeah,
roast
we're gonna
toast.
drink.
roast. We're gonna
Wait,
roast
finish your
and
drinks.
toast. Oh, we're gonna finish our drinks.
I'll
Okay.
sip it more.
Oh my god, it's like so. RuPaul, they do this thing on Untucked. It's called the Untucked Lounge, where they all go back and talk shit about each other. And like someone will say something really like snarky, and the rest of them are just like,
Oh hell no,
You
man.
just always have like an almost finished drink around.
yeah,
just
and they're always just like,
Wait, I didn't finish it. I thought I was being so cool.
So they could just get that slurping noise.
That's the important part.
so that's us.
That's the judgy noise.
Yeah, just the,
Well, it's a perfect tie-in to our new sponsor for the show, which is Legacy Box. When was the last time you watched your home movies? If you're like most people, there's a box in your closet full of videotapes, reels, and photos that you haven't looked at in years. Maybe like these photos. For me, I have a video of me and my brothers dancing to ballet, or my older brother dancing to ballet.
oh my god.
That's amazing.
And me trying to teach my older brother, like, no, this is a pirouette. And I don't remember any of this shit now.
No, it's a baguette.
But yeah.
Do it the right way.
But
Here's your hat.
I tried to get a video. I think I have it online somewhere, but I tried to just film it with my iPhone on my TV because we only have the VHS tapes of those. So Legacy Box is perfect for this. Introducing Legacy Box, a simple and affordable way to get your recorded moments digitally preserved on DVD or thumb drive. Legacy Box is easy to use, can help you declutter and relive some of your favorite memories. Here's how it works. Load Legacy Box with your old tapes, films, pictures, and audio recordings, and send it back. You'll get them back in a couple of weeks on DVD or a convenient thumb drive, ready to watch, share, and relive. Legacy Box takes care of everything and provides updates at every step of the process. That's why over 250,000 families have used them. It's a lot of families.
Actually. That's a lot of families.
And for a limited time, you could go to legacybox.com/alwaysopen to get 40% off discount on your order. That's legacybox.com/alwaysopen for 40% off. legacybox.com/alwaysopen. Thank you, Legacy Box.
That's a pretty cool service.
I know.
Yeah.
It's about
My parents have this like crazy setup at home where they've got like a VHS player and then like a VHS to DVD one. They can like record the DVDs and it's like 2 TV set up. So they went through a phase where they did basically exactly that. And like they got it working and it was fine. But I'm pretty sure if I just said, hey, just send them all in a box,
Yeah.
it's like that would have been so much easier.
Absolutely. They do
Yeah.
it for you.
Yeah, it's awesome.
There's
It's really
something so classic about like a VHS tape, though. You know, I was
cool.
actually
To us. They're kids.
yeah, to us.
They're fucking kids these days.
Did you see the video
people
of the
probably
little
who don't
girl
even know what those
who
are.
didn't know how to hang up a phone?
What do I do?
She was in a hotel room, and her dad was like, "Oh, can you hang up the phone for
Well-
me?" And she was sitting there going, "How?"
First off,
It was like a cord phone.
don't touch the fucking phones in a hotel room.
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah.
Disgusting.
know
That
what
I thought it was
has
the
been-
remotes.
They've all,
thought you
they've
supposed to-
all been in butts. They've all been in butts. Every single one of them. You don't know? That's the
Why
thing.
would you put a phone in your?
I'm
bag?
not putting anything anywhere. I'm just saying, oh, thank you.
I thought it was the. I heard you're not supposed to use the coffee machines. Now this is gonna get gross because apparently coffee machines are really good at taking out.
Thank you.
This is gonna be gross. Blood stains.
Oh.
Because you steam it, you can
Thank you.
steam your panties.
Wait.
Oh, like if you get like a.
Yep, you can
Period
stick them
stain.
in there, and apparently in these like hotel show, it was like a hotel show, and it covered it. There was like multiple cases of these people doing this. So don't use the coffee machines.
But I love having like my own coffee maker. In a
Really?
hotel.
Well,
I love
I've
making
never done
coffee.
it once.
Don't use the coffee machines unless you have to take out a period stain. And then that's what you use.
There you go.
Yeah.
We found a way.
Yeah. It's the best filter.
Yes. No.
Yeah.
Apparently, it's like it steams it out, and it's gross. It's so gross.
That's
I
really fucking gross.
apologize for
Even the
bringing
ones
that
that
up.
only hold like one single cup.
I don't think you
Oh
can,
no,
like-
you can't.
No, if you
You can't do it with the crew egg egg or whatever it's
Yeah.
called.
If you got a Keurig, you're fine.
Okay.
You're fine.
Crew egg? Keurig?
Keurig, I don't
Karen?
know.
Keurig.
I don't drink coffee.
Carrie.
Yeah, if you have a Keurig.
Shot
have a
cross.
Keurig?
Yeah.
If you have a Keurig, please don't put your panties in me.
Whatever.
Please don't do that. I'd like not that.
I'd like not that.
Don't knock it until you try it, Karen.
Hey, you don't want no panties.
I don't want that.
I don't want your panties in me. Well,
Anyways,
Hey, we're live. Welcome
Next
to Rooster
segment.
Teeth. It's always open. Barbara Duckman.
so the
I'm
segment is
so open right now. Just ready for just dump the panties in like a laundry
Dump
basket.
them out.
Got
like
that
a
dumper.
like a coffee maker.
Yeah.
I think is what you mean.
Just steam me.
Steam me, daddy. Help! Help me!
Do we need more shots?
Let's get Jessica another one of those shots. She seemed to enjoy it so much. All right,
shot.
let's move on to our segment called The Worst. And this one is the worst misconception people have about you. And it's submitted by Ann B.
Like the public or
Yeah, the public in general.
Friends.
I'm sure you experience it a lot because you are so much in the public eye.
a lot of people think that I don't make a lot of my costumes, but whenever I do like wear something of someone else's, I would credit.
Yeah.
A lot of people, I don't know, I think a lot of people just don't like kind of the way that I cosplay.
Because you incorporate a lot of like also modeling and
Yeah, it's
lingerie
I
kind of
feel
stuff.
like I have a lot more freedom with it in
Yeah.
my, like, I like to just kind of do what I want to do.
Yeah.
And I try not to let people's opinions kind of like come at me and stuff like that, because I feel like if as soon as you let anybody have any power over you with just simple negative comments, you're not going to live the best life that you want to live.
Yeah.
And I've been keeping my eyes forward and not listening to any of those like negative misconceptions or whatever, and I've just been having a really great time. Like, I'm sitting right here and doing all this stuff, and I've been watching Rooster Teeth for years, and it's so cool to finally be here. And it's because I was just like fucking blow through it,
Yeah.
blocking out the haters, you know. I don't know, yeah.
I also like, because I only met you in person a couple years ago.
When did we meet?
I don't like.
Was it New York Comic Con when I like
It's probably
bowled
your
over
Comic-Con.
to you?
Yeah, you
might have
came
been.
over.
No, I think it was probably earlier, because I remember when I saw you, it was like literally like an angel. I was just like, wow!
But it was crazy because I had only like heard about you and I knew about like you through friends and things like that. And I was just like, oh, she's probably like, I don't know if she's nice in person or.
A lot of people think like because you dress sexy, you're automatically a bitch.
Yeah.
Which is so confusing, because I feel like someone
Tell
who
me
is
about it. I deal with that all the
Yes,
time.
I know, bitch. I think it's
All the
because
time.
when you are, I feel like it's when you're so open about your body and you're so like okay with kind of just being like, yeah, this is me. I'm gonna share this with you because this is like it's me. It's okay. I feel like those people are generally a lot nicer in my experience. But
Yeah.
I mean, it could be. It's to each his own. But I don't know. Yeah.
You know, I think it comes down to you should meet the person and interact with the person.
Yes, 100%.
Before you judge.
Never listen to what people say about someone. Always like meet that person in person.
Yeah.
And also too, I don't spend a lot of time kind of like correcting people or like getting online and like defending myself because I'm
Right.
so busy, and I just kind of want to
so
just
much,
do my thing. Like, I was like, I got no time. If you're making up rumors, I don't care to try to correct them or.
You are genuinely one of the nicest people.
Yeah,
I've
that's
ever
what I always tell people.
Like-
I'm just like, I'm so excited that Jessica's coming in this week. She's like
Yeah.
That's
legit one of the
nice.
nicest people I've ever met, and just like so down to earth. Especially like you meet a lot of people who are at a certain level of fame or whatever it is, and have like a certain level of attention, who maybe have separated themselves from that and
get-
aren't as nice
Yeah.
or
You get a
aren't
little
as
jaded or
friendly.
used to
Or like you
things
get that
and-
like filter that they put on.
Yeah.
Where they're not
Almost
as
like
nice
a
as-
Hollywood filter.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like,
Yeah,
hey,
you
I'm
don't
on.
have
Hey,
to
I'm
do
on. Okay, I'm off now.
Yeah. And it's like, no.
No,
Just
you
be
have
you.
you have no off, and it's great because it's just you. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because I don't think I don't like. This is just my experience. Like, I don't think you have an on either. You're just you. Like, and you're like one of the few people, or not one of the few people. Like, I feel like it's like you're saying. There's so many people that have like this on and off, and and not that that's even a bad thing. I mean, like,
Well,
it's,
yeah,
it's
'cause
like,
you have to understand that people create a career out of
Yeah.
this, and it's almost like to keep and safeguard their well-being as a human, because they might have something that they put forward, but they almost might have that little bit of themselves that they need to keep for themselves.
Yeah.
It's also a different level of energy that you need. Like,
Yes.
especially like what you do. You go to so many cons and meet so many people.
I love them though. I feel like I suck the energy out of the people I meet because I'm like, you coming to see me?
I don't know how you do it.
It's a mentor or something. Just get into their mouth and.
We were so tired right before you came back over to the studio, but like the second you came, they were like, "Hey, how's it going? Okay, we're back now." Yeah.
Everyone take a shot.
Yeah.
I just don't know how you do it. It's very impressive.
I like you guys.
You're just like, but like to everyone though, you're such like I'm sure everyone who's met you in person is just like, oh my God, Ju is the best and so nice.
Aw.
And I'm
Life
like,
is
I don't
so
know how you
short.
keep that up
Yeah.
for.
Life is so short. We're gonna die soon.
Yeah.
So just
Yeah.
leave it at that. Leaving it at that.
Yeah.
I cut the tape.
Life
We're
is
out.
so short. Just
Look.
try to just go ham.
Make the most of it.
2012 didn't happen, but I mean that means we're right around the corner. Who knows? We're late now.
2012?
You know? Yeah.
Oh, isn't that
movie.
when the,
Quetzalcoatl and all that. You know.
Quetzalcoatl.
Yeah.
Quetzalcoatl.
Quetzalcoatl.
when was the rapture supposed to happen? Was that also
rapture?
2012?
Wasn't that 19?
That's just whenever Jesus comes back.
2012? It was 2012, like December
All
2012.
right then, we're gonna live.
Yeah. No,
good.
I'm saying it's they're late. Like
What if
any
it
day
did
now.
happen? Wait, what if it did
Yeah.
happen?
When Pizza Hut says they're gonna be 45
we're just
minutes,
ghosts?
And we're-
That's pretty much
and
it.
now
We're
you're
the
like an hour and a
leftovers.
half. It's like
Yeah, what if we're the leftovers, guys?
What
Yeah.
if it did happen? We're the leftovers.
What if we're all
makes
dead
sense.
right now? And
that's it. What if we're all dead?
Always
and
up.
this is it.
I have
How?
kind of the
I'd stay here
opposite
forever, that's
with
fine.
misconceptions. I think a lot of people, I'm a very shy person. It takes a lot of energy to be
Okay, I
at
can see that.
cons and to
oh
be,
yeah, at cons is
like, because I have to just pretend that aspect of my personality doesn't exist when I'm at cons. So I think a lot of people think that I'm this very outgoing, rambunctious person, but in reality, I'm just like, okay, like, I have to psych myself up whenever I'm
Okay, I
going
see
to
it.
understand
people.
that.
For a second, I was like, "What are you talking about? Like, you're super nice and everything, but then you're nice, but it doesn't come naturally to you." I'm the same way. Like,
Yeah.
I'm an introvert.
I
No, I
have
think
to-
you
I
do
have to
have a
force
natural
myself.
niceness. I think I do understand that shyness. Like when
Yeah.
you're kind of just like, oh, there are so many cool
Yeah.
people around me.
Like if I go to parties and I'm just like, the fact that I don't introduce myself to someone might come off as rude, but it's me just being like, I'm just shy.
yeah,
Oh, yeah.
for sure.
And like, I can't go up to this person and be like, hey, what's your name?
Yeah.
It's more just like waiting for
You're
them
like,
to like,
will you talk to me?
I saw you
almost
standing
over.
over there and I wanted
she's
to
like,
introduce myself, but I'm like, just.
How long has it been since I took my anxiety meds? Can I actually can I do this? Yeah.
So stuff like conventions I love doing that stuff and I love meeting people, but it does take so much energy out of me.
Oh, it does.
Yeah.
100%.
And it's also, I'm talked about it on other shows, but I'm very introverted too, so I don't get energy from doing that stuff. It's kind of the opposite where I
Oh, it
re-energize
takes-
by being alone.
Yeah.
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 Like
That's okay though. I honestly think that if you went up and you were just kind of like shy little Barb, a lot of people would be able to relate to that because a lot of people are pretty introverted. And if you are just like, hey, you know what? It's okay to be a little quiet. You know, a lot of people would be like, oh, thank God.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry. I thought, boosh. Sorry, control room.
Punching her mic.
Like a lot of people would probably maybe feel a lot better about being themselves and a lot better about being more like I can be quiet and calm, you know, because
Yeah.
like then people, yeah. I think it's cool. That's
Yeah.
nice. That's nice to know.
Nice.
I want to
Calm and
Netflix
chill.
and relax with you, girl.
Not Netflix and chill.
and we'll all
Do we not know each other well enough yet?
pants
but
will
we
be
do know. That's why I
zippered.
said relax. 'cause-
I remember the first time I ever met you.
Always
you
open.
came up to me and you were like, "Oh hey," or we talked and you were like, "Oh, Mariel, you're like a tasty Ariel." And I was like, "What?" And you're like, "You're like Mariel." And I was like, "All right, Barbara."
It's because I'd never heard that name before, and
So unique.
I always try to like make an awkward joke to like awkwardly break the ice with someone I just met, where I'm just like,
It's called getting barbered.
Get barbed.
Ariel.
Well, I think about that all the time now when I introduce myself to people because I usually like if they're like, "Oh, how do you pronounce them?" I'm just like, "Oh, like Ariel, the Little Mermaid with an M," and then I think of you. And
That's perfect. She's
Mariel.
Mariel. Yeah, that totally works.
For me, I think a lot of people, and I say this because of Miles Luna, basically,
Oh, boy.
because when it was my birthday recently, I tweeted something about being 25, and he tweeted back, and he was like, "Holy shit, I thought you were way older than me." And I was
Wow.
like, first of all, you bitch.
See, I would have the opposite.
How
I
dare.
thought I would have guessed you were like 23.
Yeah, you
Well, I
We're the
I
same
think
age.
he was like, you just
my.
seem like you have your shit put together, and he was like, you seem very mature
Calm,
and put together.
collected.
Yeah. Which yes and no, because I think I have a lot of, I think I appear that way mostly because I am so anxious all the time. It's like I have to like make sure everything goes right in my life, or else
Yeah.
I'm gonna die alone.
So I think, I think a lot of people just
okay.
think that you have your shit put together.
Yeah, I
You
think
really
I
don't?
think that's a misconception. Also that and that I'm bored all the time. My girlfriend tells me all the time that I have resting bored face. And she's always like, "Are you not having fun?" I'm just like,
I'm like jumping a
so
joint
good,
inside.
yeah.
Like, there's so much excitement right here.
yeah, it's just like, dude, I'm just like having a great time. Like,
Yeah.
I'm cool.
I'm having
apply
a
it to
blast.
I think
But yeah.
I can relate to everybody's a little bit. I don't have like a super great one. I think mine's probably
Miles just said he was sorry. It's okay, Miles. I still love you.
Sorry.
I think people think I'm either. Well, this is like a really lightweight one. I think people think I'm always either tired or stoned all the time, just because.
I like that. That's funny. That means you're a party kid. Hey, you want to hit? Hang out?
It's like a lamp, but it's not. I don't.
Yeah, I don't know.
I don't know. I don't know drugs.
We pop into Carrie's room. He's just like,
Yeah.
Stop,
I was like playing Zelda at 2 a.m. last night. And just like, all right, time to go to bed.
He just has a giant blunt.
Yeah, I just hang out with Snoop Dogg. I'm just like, what's up?
Oh my God.
You saw him the other day.
I almost saw him.
Oh,
What?
almost.
I
Snoop Dogg
did-
was
Were
playing
you
live
within like
here.
100 feet of him?
Yes. Okay, so
Smoke you.
Dio double G.
you could smoke me. You can roll me up and smoke me. I was at a like Reddit / Twitch party for South by Southwest, and he was about to go on, but Banks, who I love, was playing a show like.
Banksy
down
was
on-
there?
Banks.
Oh, okay.
She's just like
A live show of his
Yeah,
graffiti.
live show. He's finally coming out.
Yeah.
So I like.
Gay too.
Yeah, he's gay. That's all of his art actually. If you take a real look at
Yeah.
it tells you.
Dicks.
Yeah, basically, you just have to look real close.
Yeah.
But yeah, so I left Snoop Dogg's show to go and I make it to the other show, which is really sad. But I was.
Did you have good fun
was
at that
sad.
show?
I did. I had a
Then
great time.
that's what's important.
It Matt, you
He
know.
Snapchatted it.
I did.
Okay, well there you go. That's important.
That's how you
And
know. That's
I-
people know you're having fun.
Yeah.
I feel so fucking old when it comes to Snapchat.
Me too.
Why?
Yeah.
Do you
I
know
don't-
what I-
I don't get it, and then I just don't. I
You
don't
just
do
don't
that.
understand.
Yeah,
I've started not Snapchatting things that are really important.
Because
It goes away.
Like on purpose.
Because it's almost like why always constantly share
Yeah.
when there because we just like Ryan and I had like a super fucking hilarious moment like last night and like in my mind I was like, oh my gosh, I wish I had recorded this, but then I was like, no,
Experienced it.
this is mine.
Yeah.
I'm gonna keep this.
This goes to my mind
This
palace.
goes here, Mind Palace.
What
yeah.
was the hilarious moment?
I had one of those gold
go
face
here?
masks on.
Okay.
And I was up and around and I was creeping around like a like a monster and I got up on the bed like I did like one of those single double jumps.
Yeah.
And then I took it and I whipped it off my face and it flipped it right onto his face. It was amazing. And I just thought about the perspective from his face
Yeah.
and have it just go because it just hit it and went and like went face to face and I was like
Face off.
it was
How did
awesome.
that happen so perfectly?
I don't know. It was glorious and
I fucking love you too.
It was a joke.
It's amazing.
How about you?
I wish you would have shared that moment, but I'm also glad that
Yeah.
you shared it that way.
At least you shared it.
Yeah.
You're a great storyteller too.
Thanks, man.
Yes.
I like how you
Very animated.
showed how you did it.
Yeah.
Because I could
Because
totally
I
picture
grabbed
it.
No,
it
I literally-
and it just went
Like Spider-Man.
and he was like,
Yeah.
oh.
You made the web come out.
Oh, that was amazing.
Yeah.
Bada boopy.
Well, speaking of you and Ryan, or not, maybe.
Tongue.
We're gonna go to the Have You Ever segment, and this was submitted by Ryan G. And Ryan wants to know:
Ryan G.
have you ever injured yourself during sex?
I've never had sex.
Also, we forgot to get to your misconception.
I don't believe in
No, I
Not
talked about
once.
just tired and
Oh, right.
stoned and everything.
He's stoned.
I don't have anything good.
Okay.
I think like the only other thing I can think of, this is more like an animation thing and not a shit like that. Or I think this is a company thing. Honestly, is that like all we're ever doing is just like chilling.
I don't think anyone thinks that.
I don't think they think that anymore. I think there's like a period of time where like during like when the shorts were coming out. That's
Yeah.
I mean I thought for a while it was like, oh, they have fun, they hang out, they play video games, and it's cool. And it's like, no, that's a lot. There's a lot of
definitely
work,
not.
and there's a lot of people behind the cameras right now doing a bunch of shit. That's really cool. Yeah. Anyways.
No one really understands each department at this company unless you're in it, I think.
No.
I
Are
don't
We're still
understand
talking
either.
about hurting each other during sex?
We are now.
Yeah, we are.
Yeah.
Like, what was
I
Yeah,
wanted
so
to
one
make
time I
sure.
got a corkscrew.
So I've injured myself so many times during sex, but it's not like bad injuries.
You injured yourself? Like, were like dismounting or something? And
Like the biggest.
That's a 10, everyone.
So I was on this guy, his name was Pommel Horse.
He was pommeling me.
just the
Oh
right
my
height, no
God.
bucket required.
He was hung like a horse. everyone.
Balance beam, you know. I get
I don't.
I get leg cramps a lot.
Oh, gotta eat
Oh,
them bananas.
yeah,
And that's
Charlie
not a
was-
euphemism. I actually like take potassium pills.
Oh really?
Leg cramps.
Leg
Same
cramps
girl.
all the time. And I don't know how to fix it.
Happens
And,
to me
and it's
sometimes.
always like when you're really in the heat of things and you're just like cramp.
Yeah.
You know what you can do though is you can play it off because pain face is almost the same as pleasure face. You just have to change the eyebrows.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then
Yeah,
also
so it's
like,
like this, and then you can go. doesn't work. Never mind. X, Nixon.
It's okay. They'll cut that out. It's not live. It's fine.
Oh no, it's
not live,
live.
it's
I'm
fine.
trying to think.
Oh
All
my
right,
God.
this is pleasure.
Okay.
That's your pleasure.
Oh my God.
That's your. Show the camera, Barbara. Turn to the camera. Show them.
That actually works.
And then paint.
Okay, no, see, that's a
That
good
looks more like pleasure.
Yeah, they,
I like
they
that.
both could work.
It's just, for me, it's not the eyebrows, it's the mouth. It's
I guess, yeah, I guess. I like that face. That's your pleasure face.
Anytime I can feel a
Sorry,
cramp
yeah.
getting on, I just have to like try and get my leg out straight for
Yeah.
a second. And
She's
I'm
like,
just,
"What are you
still
doing?"
trying to- it's like, don't worry about it. Shut up.
Shut
you
up.
just start peeing.
Yeah.
I always get hip cramps
Yeah.
when you're
On top.
Are we
Tell me
allowed to?
about it.
Am I?
You're allowed to say whatever you want.
When you're like this.
Was that the noise that you make or that your vagina just naturally makes?
I wish I made that noise. I'd record
When you're
that.
on your
Like,
back
make
and
an
you're-
album.
Yeah, you get the Hallmark cards where you record your own message. You just pop that bad boy out.
Happy Valentine's
It's just
Day.
a pop
honey.
out of the legs that pop up.
What a terrible card. Buy it.
When you're on your back and your legs are spread? Is
Yeah,
that-
yeah.
Okay.
I always get hip cramps. Crazy hip cramps.
Maybe
Like, because
you
if you
should
stay
stretch
like
more.
that, and then, because you know, when you want to impress, and you put your legs up and around their shoulders, up
I
around the
can't
back
go
of their
further
head.
than
You
this,
want to
everyone.
impress.
You want to
This is
impress?
You do
Very
like a
impressive.
scorpion style. And you
Yeah, you
poke
almost want to
around,
like
yeah.
stroke the back of the head with your heel to be like, what? Have you?
You like tie a bow around the back of their head.
Like long
you know,
hair,
totally,
you want to
yeah.
be like
Kind of braid
intricate.
their hair.
Yeah.
Yeah.
With your feet.
Yeah. You get classic.
Yeah.
So you get hip cramps.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You should be in
Hip cramps.
Tarantino's next movie. He would love
Hell
that.
yeah.
Oh, hip cramper. No, I get
Called
that.
the hip cramper.
I get that too.
Hip cramps.
The worst for me though is not an injury that I've had, it's an injury that I've caused.
Oh boy.
You broke your dick.
Don't fucking talk about that.
Does that actually happen? Can you break up?
Oh yeah,
Almost.
you can. No. Mm-mm.
Almost.
Did you come down too hard on it?
It was just like if you're on top, a girl's on top.
Yes.
Meryl, you know this.
Yeah, totally. All about that dick
And
sex.
you're
Hit
bouncing.
me up, dudes.
You're bouncing on that dick,
Yeah.
and like at some point,
It's like you bounce
if
like
there's
Sally.
enough lubrication, maybe he'll slip out, and then you're still
Happens.
going
Yeah.
at that rate, and then like it just comes down on its own, or it's not in the hole when you come back down. That's happened a few times.
I was just saying, so I've never like seriously injured myself or anything. That is the thing that I'm like deathly afraid
Mostly
of.
afraid
I feel like that's why they hold on though, because they're like, fuck.
not too high, not too high.
But
Slow down, baby.
but then, like I've had that moment before. I was like, too high. Like, just calm down.
Yeah, like how
I'm getting into it.
How much
Too
air do you
far.
have to
She's just
sweat?
like jumping up in the air.
It's not even about sex anymore. It's just about like being like a pro.
She's hanging from the ceiling fan. And she's like, I'm gonna let go and land on your
Jump on your butt, keep it steady.
I don't like this.
It's just an acrobat show, Carrie, and you're a part of it.
Are you a part of Cirque du Soleil?
Yeah, it's like that, except it's very interactive, and you have to wear a condom.
Okay.
Yeah, and they spin on the way down.
It's like there's one of those like long like
Yeah.
like
Like
fabric dancing.
Yeah.
Yeah,
dancing,
fabric
you know,
dance. That's
yeah.
what it's
When
called.
laundry's
Yeah.
done. and you
Jessica knows all the things and all the words. Help!
yeah.
Perfect timing.
More shots.
Good times.
Yeah.
Texas,
That is
you
the
got
thing I'm like afraid of the most.
Yeah,
breaking my
what's
dick.
your injury?
I was
you
thinking
have
about
some.
this, and it wasn't an injury that I accidentally hurt somebody.
Oh yeah.
Hello, Barbara.
Yeah, it was a problem. There was a piercing on the middle of the shaft area. So it was a loop. Someone was, I was kind of like, oh, this is different. All right, let me try that. So it got stuck like on my tooth as I was pulling out.
Oh my god! Oh my god! What's that movie?
Yeah.
Teeth? No,
Oh, I know. No, I know.
It's like the
Yeah,
movie.
yeah.
What's the
Yeah.
Cameron Diaz?
They all mentally
Oh.
pierce their own penises.
Oh,
And she gets stuck.
I know which one you're talking about. Yeah. No, it's
Three of them.
Yeah, it's
it's
the friends.
Christina Applegate.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Selma Blair.
Why do I know that? But yes.
What the hell is that movie called?
Hey, it's a live show, so make it
It's like they had that song that they sing in it.
Yeah.
You're
You too big to fit in here. Yeah.
Oh, you're big to fit in.
Yeah.
I didn't want to do it sexually.
What is that movie?
God, I can't remember. But
Is it something about Mary?
I keep it.
No,
I keep
it's
having that.
sex.
No,
That's
it's,
the hair cum movie, isn't it?
Shit.
Yeah, that,
All right,
yeah.
I can't
What
think
is
of
that?
movie.
Well,
But
I
that
know what you're talking
we
about.
have to figure that out. But that's what happened. So I lifted back a little too fast.
It didn't,
and
like-
it was a loop, and it got stuck because I have a jewel tooth right here.
Oh, no.
And it got stuck and just.
The sweetest thing.
As soon as thing out.
Thank you.
It didn't bleed, but I ripped it to where it kind of like I ripped it. It didn't bleed.
Did
It
it
was kind
come
of pulled
out?
back. No, it didn't come out. But it was.
Oh my God.
It was a point where I just felt really bad for him.
Was he like,
Immediately just lost everything, and I was like, I'm sorry. I'm usually really good at this, but I'm not used to that. So.
I promise, I'm
I've had some
usually okay.
practice.
How would you felt in the alternate world where like that did it for him, and then it just like.
Well, then I would have been great at it because
Okay.
apparently I hurt him. So it was
You're just like, let me just
it's
get
like
some
a
braces.
like a
next
chase.
time.
Yeah, so I think that's about the worst I've had, other than rug burn. Rug
That's
burn's pretty normal for most people.
Pretty bad.
It was pretty bad. Yeah, I was thinking about that.
man.
So, poor guy. So
I'm not
Blake,
gonna sleep
sorry,
tonight.
sorry, buddy. Sorry, Blake.
Hope you're okay.
Cramps.
no, I'm not.
Just type. He's like, hashtag always open. Fuck you, Texas.
My dick was never the same.
Cramps, I think, are the most common. I have gotten I've gotten like punched before, like elbowed accidentally.
Where?
Like with the
What?
nosebleed. What do you mean? Like yeah,
got
just
elbowed
like
in the
a,
face?
Like a, your
That's right, when your limbs are
doing
flying.
something.
Yes.
Yeah.
I didn't know if it was like
you're-
into your cooch or something.
I got fucking pile drived into Baby Mariel. That's not what I call it. It'd be
Can it
weird
be
if I did. Baby Mariel.
Wait, what if? Never mind. What if you guys just switched?
What do you mean?
You called yours Baby Mariel.
Oh, that would be great.
Oh,
Yeah.
I love
it's
that.
already Princess Peach.
Oh, that's true.
Oh, that's
way better.
adorable. My
this is
favorite
way
color
better.
is
Luigi.
being a princess.
Is that like that's like a sign that you find at Hobby Lobby?
I call mine my penis.
Your penis. You don't call it Baby Mariel? You should.
Ooh, let's do it.
I really not liking the baby word. That keeps getting thrown around.
Baby,
Yeah. Up until then, the rumor was I had a big dick. Now it's just gonna be like, oh, look at little straw. Yeah, I'm not liking any of this.
Arm cramps.
Yeah.
Leg cramps.
Yeah.
Every type of cramp.
A lot of cramps.
I think it's because you're trying to look good and you're constantly moving and like shifting and
You're
stuff.
also tense, right?
Yeah.
I also out of shape. So then when I have to do physical activity,
Same here.
yeah.
That's maybe I should.
That's
we should
my
drink,
workout.
We should drink more milk, eat more bananas, and give a good stretch every time before we.
That's the thing I feel like people forget is to stretch before sex.
Stretch.
It's very important.
You should just like
sore.
wait,
play.
go to sleep with your partner, and then as you're falling asleep, then have sex. So you're very loose
Yeah.
and relaxed.
I like the way that you're like,
Yeah.
I also was burping at the
yeah.
same time.
What you
but-
do? You drink a beer, wash 2 Benadryl down with that beer,
No, maybe not.
and then you're like, is that actually bad? I don't know.
It's probably not good to mix like any medication with.
yeah, don't do
alcohol.
that. That's not a good idea. He's like, it works for me.
What have I been
Carrie's
doing
like,
the
everyone
last-
thinks I'm stoned. I
Yeah.
don't know what's going on. All I do is
I don't
take
take
alcohol and
every
Benadryl
single
every
night of
day.
my life, and then drink sometimes. Yeah.
Well, always open for a reason.
Yeah. Is it, how at what point is it bad when you have a bottle of alcohol in your bedroom?
It's like your baby bottle.
Yeah. Okay.
Like Bethany. Bethany's always like, Bethany needs her baba. Needs her fucking bottle of champagne.
Champagne, of course.
Champs. How do you expense champs?
How do you
Is like the question.
How do you what?
How do you
Yeah,
expense?
That's how she
champs?
asked that once.
Oh, how do you expense?
Champs.
Expense that on the company card?
It's a work.
Yeah.
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 Well, no, they
Work
bought.
need.
So
Not-
last time we had our huge company, like a huge company party, they bought like 20 bottles of champagne, and I know they did this on purpose. They bought 20 bottles of champagne and also a bunch of beer. Everyone drank the beer. No one touched the champagne. Guess where all the champagne is now?
The events office.
At Bethany's. In Bethany's.
Bethany's office.
And,
Yeah.
oh, in her office.
In her
Yeah.
office.
We can stop by.
Yeah. You want some champagne?
You'll hear some pops going off in that office.
They're always popping bottles.
Yeah.
Well,
Pringles.
you know, if you drink too much,
Oh.
you could take a lift.
Oh, what a good transition. Oh.
What a segue.
When you drive for the right ride-sharing app, every trip can feel like a walk in the park. With Lyft, you could pick your own hours and work when you want. Lyft can make driving the best job in the world. Only Lyft offers in-app tipping. When you drive for Lyft, you keep 100% of the tips. Drivers have been paid over $150 million in tips since the feature was introduced. Damn. That's almost as much as 250,000 families.
Wow. Well, imagine if they only had one driver. Whoa. That'd be a lot of money.
That'd be a lot of money. Express Pay lets drivers get paid almost instantly instead of waiting for weeks. Lyft has even taken the guesswork out of pickups. The new AMP device uses color coding to help passengers find their drivers. You could earn hundreds of dollars a week plus tips. Want to make more money? Drive more. It's never been easier to give yourself a raise. It's a simple formula. Happy drivers mean happy passengers. Maybe that's why 9 out of 10 Lyft rides get a perfect 5-star rating. That's a pretty good average.
It's pretty average.
So join the ride-sharing company that believes in treating its people better. Go to lyft.com/alwaysopen today, and you could get a $500 new driver bonus. That's lyft.com/alwaysopen. Lyft.com/alwaysopen. Limited time only. Terms apply. Thank you, Lyft.
BRB, I'm gonna be a Lyft driver.
I know.
Yeah.
That sounds like a pretty good job.
Yeah.
I'm gonna take off from Rooster Teeth and do that more.
I mean, just
Lifter
just
teeth.
chill in your car, listen to podcasts. It's great.
Lifter
Lyft.
Yeah, listen, always open.
Lift your teeth.
Rooster rides.
If you ever have a Lyft driver that
Tyler said,
listens to Always
Rooster
Open,
rides.
Yeah. Or if they're like, what do you want to listen to? Just be like, hey,
Always open.
they got this podcast.
Always Open.
Or fan service.
Or Rad Wimps.
Red Wimps, yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
Rad
I don't
Wimps.
know what that
Anime
one
nerd
is.
shit.
Anime nerd.
Watch Your Name in theaters this April.
We're
Yeah.
trending.
We're trending.
Hey.
Yay!
Who's trending?
What
We are Always Open.
are people tweeting at us?
People are a lot of people are tweeting.
There's a lot
at
of
us.
tweets.
Yeah, there's a lot of tweets. Someone sent.
Why is Carrie here?
That
that's
was my,
exactly
that
what
was
they
my
said.
baby
He
dick.
has penis.
Jessica showed me this really great gift that
That's a
you
girl
guys can
doing
see.
a
Oh my God! Whoa!
No, I don't want any part of
Somersault.
Why
that.
would you not look at that?
Onto
She's
the
got
dick.
amazing
No, I'm looking
form.
at it, but I don't want that to happen
She's
to
got
me.
brilliant form.
Look how well she fits onto that dick.
She's so like ah,
Is
like
that
she's
accompanied by boing?
probably
It's like every time.
Funny though, because it's a
Ugh.
little baby guy.
yeah, he's tiny.
Yeah.
We gotta stop using the word baby.
Baby.
Just gotta
What do you
stop.
want? Mini?
No.
Tiny.
I'd like none of these.
Cute.
You want cute,
I'm
kawaii,
good.
Adorable.
I wanna go.
Give me tiny words.
Kawaii I'll take, because they may not know.
Gucci Gucci Goo.
Gucci, Gucci,
Gucci.
Goo.
The most
Gucci?
expensive.
Ah, boy, you're the Gucci.
Yeah, Gucci.
Gucci. Okay.
All right. Well, let's wrap things up with our last segment of the
Ooh.
evening. Sexpertise.
I'll leave.
This question.
Sorry.
No baby dicks allowed. I'm sorry.
Okay, that's what I'm saying.
Well, this question comes from Sean F.
Yeah.
And Sean writes, I am
Oh.
21 years old and about to graduate from college with a degree in film studies. My parents frequently express their disappointment in me pursuing a career in the media and constantly say that I should have pursued a more serious degree like my older brothers. Although since he graduated, he has moved back in with them and works a retail job. I'm already making more money than my brother, working as a PA in the media industry, so I don't understand why my parents are constantly saying I need to be more like my brother. As people working in media, have you experienced this with your parents? How did you make it clear to them that this was the path you want to follow, and how did you make them respect that decision? Thank you, Sean F.
I got a really easy answer for this. Sean here's what you do. Next time you get paid, go to the bank, get it all in singles, walk up to your parents, you just fucking throw it in their face.
Make it rain on them.
You just fucking just show them what you make and say, I did that.
Yeah,
And you're done. That's it. That's all you gotta do.
just to prove them wrong.
Yeah, that was a joke answer.
I was really?
Yeah. I went through a similar thing where I was going to, when I got my internship here, I was going to school for programming.
Computer programming?
Yeah.
Oh wow.
Community college, but still it was programming. I was doing the whole like.
I love community college.
Yeah, I was doing the whole thing. I was like, oh, let me do 2 years of community college, and then I'll go to a real university. Really, I mean, it's all the same.
Yeah.
So I was like, I'll do that, and then I got the internship here, and I was like, yeah, I'm just gonna stop going to school. And my dad was super against it at first, just because he was like, you gotta at least get your bachelor's degree. Like, at least get a bachelor's degree. Like, you have to do this. Like, this is the time to do it. I'm working. I can help you pay for it. Do it right now. And I was like, I can't. Like, this is an opportunity I need to take.
Yeah, you need to.
And like for the first year, he was like, I don't know about this. And then like after that, he was like, I think after the first RTX that he went to, he was
Finally
like,
realized it.
oh, I get it. Yeah. Which I mean, like, I think that's what it comes down to. Is just like especially if you're already making money.
Yeah.
Like as a PA and you're already in the industry, you're already
That's a huge
doing
step
okay.
in.
Like like you shouldn't feel bad at all. Just like let them know like, hey, this could be going really poorly and it's not.
Yeah.
I'm doing okay.
It's also, I think, way more important to focus on what you're passionate about
Yeah.
in life
Yeah.
than your parents' approval. I know it's a hard thing to say because some people
so
rely on their
true.
parents maybe to help them with covering costs or like any
Yeah.
living expenses, and some people maybe have disapproving parents who won't help them if they go a certain path, but in the long run, you kind of have to do what's right for you and what you're passionate about.
I don't think people understand how short life is. Like how genuinely, truly mortal we are. And I'm
Yeah.
gonna get like real dark, but like, if you're not spending this time on this planet doing something that you genuinely love and want to do, then you are wasting your time. 100%.
What the fuck are you doing?
Like, what are you doing? Why spend 75% of your life doing a job that you don't want to do?
Yeah.
Like, why actively choose to do that? Like, you can mentally go, you know what? I'm just going to try this. It may be a little harder. There may be way less money, but at least I'm enjoying it every day.
Yeah.
You know? And you have to follow that. Otherwise, like, you're going to be on your deathbed and you're going to be sitting there going, like,
What did I do?
what did I do with my time?
Yeah.
I spent hours in an office. And I have nothing to show for it. I didn't get to see my kids grow up. I didn't get to spend time with my wife, my blah, 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 you know?
It's also,
I mean, hell, that's what Bernie did.
yeah.
Yeah.
Like all like the founders here did that. Gray did pretty much the exact same thing. Like he was working at like Motorola or some. I'm not sure what company it was, but like he was working at a company, and yeah, he had like a desk job, and he was just like, no, I want to do film.
Yeah.
And he just like
That's
just
awesome.
said,
It's also never
"Fuck
too
it."
late to change.
Yeah.
Which I
Oh,
think a lot.
never too late. Never, never, never
I also
too late.
think like things with media and like that whole industry, even this industry, exactly.
I don't know what that was.
It's very new in the sense that not a lot of people see it as a legitimate career path.
yes. That's
Whereas
true.
a lot of maybe traditional parents see like, oh, like accountant or doctor
Yeah.
or
Yep.
lawyer.
Oh,
or,
you've
like-
got a nice, wholesome job.
Exactly.
Yeah.
They don't see like, oh, the film industry, even if you start off as being a PA, which can be very low paying and kind of,
You're in it.
No.
Your foot's in
yeah,
the door.
you're
Yeah.
in there and you meet so many people. Like networking is a huge part of that industry. And so I feel like it might just take some time with his parents to really convince them of this is
Yeah.
just what I want to do and I already have my foot in the door, so that's better than,
Yeah, I
than
mean,
nothing.
if you feel confident, stick with it.
Yeah.
You know, and if you stop feeling confident, then you know maybe reassess. But I mean, like especially if you're already doing all right, cool.
yeah.
Yeah.
It's great.
I think your parents just have, at least I've learned this from growing up in my family and everything, and just like different, you know, either they're mad at me or whatever. I think your parents have like an idea of what they want you to be, and
Yeah.
so
Yeah.
anytime you kind of stray from that, they're like, oh shit, like this isn't what I planned for you. So like for me, I was a pre-med bio major going into school, and then I was like, I know, right?
She's smart.
Here I am.
no, you're happy you're here. That's good.
Yeah, no, and I like knew that really wasn't what I wanted to do, and so I kind of started exploring other options and realized that I really wanted to go into production and trying to convince my parents. It was really hard because they were just like, well, you know, you're never gonna find a job. Like you're gonna have to live in California. Like we're never gonna see you. You know, like why don't you just settle on something that like you can do here and like. And so whenever I, you know, got the job here and I've had other internships kind of like outside of Texas and whatnot, they were like, oh, okay. I think it's still
Yeah.
taking them some time to get to
Yeah.
know what Rooster Teeth is. Like
Yeah.
they still don't get it, but they're
It's
like,
so hard to explain to people.
no, it really is.
Yeah.
So they're like, okay, like we get it and we kind of understand now. And I brought them by the office. I think like exposure helps
Yeah.
a lot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because I've brought them by the office a few times and they've like walked around the studio and they're like, oh, like this is like a real thing that you do.
Yeah.
And, like,
Yeah.
That's real.
and also just the fact that they know I'm extremely happy here. And,
Yeah.
that, you know, they know that I go to work every morning like happy to be there rather
That
than
should be the
and-
primary
Right.
reason
Yeah.
to be happy.
It should be, and one thing to think about too is like, I mean, I don't know your exact situation, but chances are your parents have your best interest in mind.
Yeah.
That's what I was gonna say.
They have like they
Care
have
about
this
you.
like safe, secure like like I know like
I know
be a
X, Y,
banker,
and
be an
Z
accountant,
will get you
like
this place.
Yes.
Because it got us that place. So maybe if you take this path, you'll be good. But
Yeah.
you're like, no, mom, dad, look.
Yeah.
Look at this new path. It's rad.
and they're like, I don't know anything about that, but it's like they have your best interest in mind.
Well,
Don't be too mad at them.
I imagine it's like even harder for you to
Oh,
explain to people.
Yeah, when I first started, that was
yeah.
that was interesting.
That was a good crack.
Thank you. I saved it. No, when I first started doing what I did, I dressed as like a sexy Pikachu. So I was like, I was like 18 years old, and I was like scantily clad, and my parents were just like, no, like what are you doing? No, 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 no. And then it actually only took
We're on
about
MySpace and we're seeing you.
yeah, like what are you doing on MySpace?
Yeah.
There's predators there.
Arrows from up here. No, they were. It actually they didn't take too long to come around because my parents have always been really, really cool. My older brother is in music. He actually has a band called No Wild, and he's like signed with like a company and everything. And so they kind of knew that I was going to go on this like creative weird path, like because I was originally going to go into marketing, alternative girls.
Yes.
No, I was going to go into marketing and advertising, and then I was going to go into journalism, and then I was looking at nursing. And then as soon as I hit like the convention scene, like I've always been a nerd. I've always like been into Pokemon and everything. So when I hit that, I was just like, oh, thank God, there's something that I'm just like,
My people.
yeah, like
Yeah.
there's a story for me that is like the American dream. Like
Yeah.
you do what you love for your living. And so I found that, and I think my parents found out. It took them about 6 months to kind of realize and to get on board. And then it got to the point where my mom was going like, oh, Jess, you're going to want to contour your boobs. Going to make them look a little bigger. It'll be nice. Get a little bit of shadow. It'll help. And then my dad actually helps with my prints and everything. So shout out to my family.
That's awesome
I
that they're so
love you.
supportive.
Yeah. Speaking of supportive moms, Becky Luna tweets,
Yeah.
knowing Miles' personality, I really never questioned his choice. He was born for it. His happiness is most important. And now I'm
Aw.
crying.
See, that's the way parents should be.
yeah.
And I'm not trying to shit on anyone's parents for the way they parent their children, but they should be support, like especially if their kid is clearly so destined for something or so passionate about something. You should be like, all right, they've made up their mind. If this is what they want to do, I'm gonna.
I'll be the wings.
I'll
I'm going to carry
support-
across that
Full in.
ocean.
I'll support them. If they fail, I'll support them. If they succeed, I'll support them.
Yeah.
Like, you know, I feel like that's what parents
I think,
do.
if I have kids,
should
that's
be.
what I'll probably do.
Mark Brennan says, as someone who fell into the film industry and had skeptical parents, just do it and do it well. They quickly change their tune, especially when they see your name in the credits of a movie.
Oh,
Yeah.
Yeah, that's like a nice little.
Yeah.
Work with Bruce Willis. Parents love Bruce Willis.
Fine, Bruce.
Dude! Find one set of parents and they'll go, oh, Bruce Willis.
Oh, I know it's legit.
Brucey.
Baby boomers, we love Bruce Willis.
Exactly. He represents their generation.
Oh man.
That kind of reminds me of a quote that I heard from, you guys know Mamrie Hart?
Yeah.
She recently did a panel at South by Southwest, and this girl had this question for her that was like, she's in engineering, and oftentimes like the males in her class, or like this, like one guy in particular, will shit on her and say like, oh, like, why should we listen to you? You're like a girl, essentially.
What's 2017?
Yeah.
I know.
Yeah.
And Mamrie's
And
answer
when
was,
she's done backhanding them.
Mamrie's answer was so good. She'll just be like, just focus on your shit, and then just know one day you won't hire him.
Oh.
And it's like, oh, fuck yeah, girl.
So good. Oh.
So juicy.
Oh, yum.
Yeah.
Right, Carrie?
So right.
Juicy.
So right.
What?
Any other Twitter comments?
There's a lot of good. This is someone said. Always Open has gone from Keurigs to broken dicks to life's too short, so follow your dreams.
Yeah.
We should make a T-shirt that says that.
If you steam your broken dick inside of a Keurig machine, it'll fix it.
It'll fix
follow
it.
your dreams.
Your
Yeah.
parents will love you.
Yeah.
Yep.
Your parents will love you and your broken dick.
And your broken dick.
All right, well, good luck, Sean F. Let us know how it goes.
Yeah.
But know that we have your back, at least.
Wink,
Some people do.
wink, wink.
All right, we'll
face.
just wrap things up by letting you know about the Rooster Teeth store. Be sure to check out the RT store at store.roosterteeth.com. The Rooster Teeth is your one-stop shopping destination for official Rooster Teeth apparel, home decor, toys, and more. The Rooster Teeth store features exclusive merch from all your favorite RT shows, Let's Play Teams, Rooster Teeth Animation, and so much more. My favorite Rooster Teeth product is, of course, the Barbara Dunkelman line. It's in stores now if you want to check it out.
Why?
Why don't you read
You know.
what it says?
Oh, Meryl apparently wrote copy for me.
Yeah, it was pretty great. I was reading it before the show.
My favorite Archie products are the Barbara Dunkelman line, made by me. Made by me, Barbara Dunkelman, the greatest Barbara to ever barb.
Oh my gosh. It's true. That's a fact.
You're a verb.
Thanks, Merle.
You're welcome, girl.
First members get 5% off everything at the Rooster Teeth store, plus exclusive access to first members only product. Store.roosterteeth.com. That's store.roosterteeth.com.
Gotta get that
store.
double gold.
You
Get
could.
the
That
boxes.
box.
Yeah.
I like the
of
onesie. I bought the ruby onesie.
I saw a video with you in it.
Oh, did you?
Yeah. Well, you're like.
Is it like a
Instagram
private video?
star.
I sent it to Barb.
Yeah.
It zips both ways.
It does.
I keep it in the middle.
I wish it was just a little lower so you could get your vagina out and like pee through it.
What is your?
Ooh, that would be nice.
It starts at like the belly button.
Yeah, but how do you get your vagina out?
I'm saying if it started lower,
Wait, are you like?
like
No,
if
I
it
think-
was like
yours
underneath,
fold out? Is it like a
if it
Lego
was-
piece? Where you?
if it was like underneath the crotch and you could like open it and like
Oh, you-
pull
like
the
a
onesie
back-
apart.
okay, yeah,
So you
yeah.
could like pee
I feel like that's just like, oh, like me. Thank you for
like
pointing
a
at me.
like a boy.
Just get like a shiwi
like
or
a boy.
something.
A shiwi.
Shiwi.
Shiwis are awesome.
I've
I
never-
wish
The shiwi?
I could pee standing up and it wouldn't go down my leg.
Maybe
Me
get
too.
a funnel.
That's a shiwi.
That's a shiwi, yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
I get it. She-we.
Yeah, you put it there and you just like, phew. Yeah, that's the noise it
I
makes.
hope people still use that even though they don't need
Full
it.
circle, everyone.
Yeah.
We got there. We
Back
got
to
there.
the dicks.
And it's exactly 6 o'clock.
Oh, look at that.
Carrie, Jessica, Meryl, thank you so much for joining
Thanks
me.
for having us.
Thanks for having us.
And thank you for watching our first ever live show of Always Open, or if you're watching this when it's not live, thanks for watching anyways. We love you.
Being cool, thank you. Yeah.
Clink, clink,
Cheers,
my
my
friends.
friends.
Cheers.
Come pie, y'all.
Bye.